Alright guys, during this video feel free to pause it at any time to allow you to write everything down. Every single one of these questions is an FSA practice question, so you better have it down in your notes. Not only will this be a note check grade, this is also going to be what your test is based on. You need this information. The first question, Francesco rode his skateboard 3 3/4 miles in 1/4 of an hour. What was the average speed in miles per hour? You're taking miles, you're dividing it by hours. 3 3/4 divided by 1/4. Yes, you can go ahead and do this in the calculator. It only takes 5 seconds. The only thing you need to know is to set it up correctly. Miles divided by hours. I'm going to do it without a calculator because, hey, why not? First, I'm going to convert this mixed fraction to an improper one. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, so that's going to be 15. Why is it doing that? 15 over 4 divided by 1 over 4. Then I'm going to keep, change, flip. That's going to be 15 over 4 times 4 over 1. Well, I mean, I could multiply, but I can already see I can cross simplify. 4 and 4 cancel out. 15 over 1 is my answer. 15. Francesco rides an average speed of 15 miles in 1 hour. Remember, if what we did over here seems complicated and you're like, what? Remember that you have access to a calculator. As long as you can safely set up miles divided by hours, and you do 3 3/4 divided by 1/4 in your calculator, you will get an answer of 15. Boom, you're done. Moving on to the next question. John read 5/8 of a chapter of his history book in 1/5 of an hour. At this rate, how many chapters of his history book can he read in 1 hour? Whatever they want one of goes on the bottom of your fraction. Hours goes on the bottom, chapters goes on top. Done. 1 over 5, and here you have 5 over 8. Written horizontally, that's going to be 5 over 8 divided by 1/5. There are no mixed numbers. You need to know this and how to do it by hand. Keep, change, flip. The first fraction will stay the same, 5 over 8. Change division to multiplication and flip 1 over 5 to 5 over 1. Multiply. 25 over 8. If you want to be extra and convert this into a mixed number, you can. How many times does 8 fit inside 25? Well, I believe 3 times. 8 times 3 would be 24, correct? Yep, it would be 24. Excellent. How many are left over? 1. Either one of these is acceptable as your final answer. Remember, you cannot use a calculator for this, but either one is acceptable. Okay, moving on. Okay, Emily went to the store and she bought 3½ pounds of chicken breast for $24.50. What was the cost per pound of the chicken breast? Round your answer to the nearest cent if necessary. Notice they gave you the pounds first, followed by the dollars. If you do that, if you do pounds divided by dollars, you are wrong. The question, not when they gave you the information, the question said cost per pound. So that's the order you need to do it in. Cost per pound. It's going to be dollars divided by pounds. Well, I know that I have $24.5 divided by 3 1/2 pounds. This you're going to get a calculator for, of course. 24.5 divided by 3 1/2 equals 7. That's your answer. Notice they said round your answer to the nearest cent if necessary. Guess what? For 7 it's not necessary. Your answer will be $7.00. That's your final answer. Last question. Janelle types at the rate of 5/8 of a page per minute. Which statement about Janelle is true? Well, this is going to be 5/8 per each minute, so 5/8 is your unit rate. Okay. Janelle can type 2 pages in 5/4 of a minute. Well, if that's the unit rate, let's multiply it times 2. Let's see. Times 2, 5 times 2 is 10. 8 times 1 is 8. Alright, so 10 over 8, I can simplify that to 5 over 4. Is 5 over 4 the same as the question? Yes, it is. Boom, A is correct. You already solved your problem without even looking at the remainder of the other ones. You already have the correct answer. I'm sorry. And this is the end of your notes.